We love hip
Question.
hop.
And this might be something that you might have a debate about. Bigger artists, Casper TNG or Pressa Armani?
Is this even a question?
What do you mean? Who do you got?
Casper.
Pressa.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely Pressa, bro.
Are we
Hold on, are you saying that just because he said Casper?
No.
You really believe Pressa?
I genuinely believe, and I have arguments to back it up.
Okay.
And I think there are arguments to be made for both.
Okay, when you say the bigger artists, you're talking about just popularity?
Overall.
In terms of music, Casper. In terms of relevance, I would even say Casper. In terms of international notability, I might say Pressa because he dated Coi Leray, and Americans know him probably a little more than they know Casper.
So then, if he's bigger international, then how is he not bigger?
Doesn't that fall under relevance?
I think I'm saying more so like he's known, but it's not like his music is as appreciated, I would say. Like, look at the monthly listeners.
Okay, pull up the monthly listeners, and while you do that,
Yeah.
okay, Casper, yes, big up to Casper. All love to Casper.
Yeah, salute to
We
both
rock,
of them.
you know what I mean?
Mm.
But
Who's monthly numbers?
Both
Okay.
Pressa and Casper.
his main, both of their main demographics is Canada, of course, but like his is overwhelmingly Canada. His is basically just Canada. You know what I mean? I looked this up. But Pressa, he has an audience in like Poland, and he has an audience in like Nigeria and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like I looked it up, and at first I thought it was weird. I'm like, oh, this nigga bought it or whatever. But like, you know, Dusty's like, nah, nigga. Like he actually he went to Poland, performed in Poland. He worked with Polish artists or whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like because he's more like world renowned and has more of an international factor,
International Bodman.
that adds to his, you know.
No, okay, what I will say, and the fact that he's been on these live streams with Neon, academics and stuff. So, okay, you know what? Pressa is more known, more popular. I just think locally Casper's music is played more, and his music is just better quality.
Okay, quality, that's
Subjective.
Right? That's subjective. But like more because
Right now,
they both
Casper-
have millions of streams or millions of views. And just to answer your question as far as the
Monthly listeners?
the monthly listeners. So Pressa right now has 696,000 monthly listeners. And if I go to Casper,
No, I will concede and say that Pressa is definitely more internationally known.
yes. But if we're taking all of these, and Casper has 227, so
Damn.
3 times
remarkably
less.
different amount of numbers of monthly listeners because of that global aspect that you were talking about right there, Natural, as well, right? Yeah, the argument can be made because if you go to the music videos, Casper has a lot of music videos that are 1 million plus, but so does Pressa.
No, when you say like bigger in terms of popularity, like I will concede and say it's definitely Pressa.
Yeah.
One thing I will say about Casper though is right now Casper has a hit and Pressa don't have the hit. So
Yes, but Pressa, and listen, I'm not even trying to pit them against each other because they're cool. Right?
yeah, they are. Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, as far as like Casper, he still has a few check marks he needs to check off because the hit that Pressa had back in the days, I'm not talking about Canada Goose. You know,
he has a couple hits though.
but like Canada Goose was a hit locally or like nationally, but Attachments was playing all over the place,
for
bro.
sure.
That was playing on American radio,
Yeah,
UK radio.
that's his
all
number
over
one
the
song.
place.
I think.
Yeah. So that's a different level of, that's a check mark that Casper definitely can achieve,
Yeah.
but he just still has to check that off, like the international artist.
Yeah, and what I will say is there's the aspect of mobility where Pressa is more traveled than Casper,
Yes.
especially when we're talking about south of the border or Europe. So I think Casper has potential to surpass Pressa's popularity,
Mhm.
but we can't take away from Pressa being known internationally. He has
Yeah.
the academics cosign, but then again, so does like YG. Like academics knows YG. Are we
Yeah,
gonna say
nah,
YG
but
is bigger than Casper?
And Ak knows Casper too.
But
Maybe he
Ak-
hasn't spoken to, but he knows him.
Ak has never said, "Oh, yo, let me call YG right now." That has never, you know. But he will say, "Yo, let me call Pressa."
Okay,
right now.
wait. So who would you say is bigger worldwide? Top 5 or Pressa?
Ooh, that's the question.
Because we're talking about notability and popularity.
Probably top 5. Because top 5 is known as Drake Shooter, and Drake is like the most popular nigga.
And
So
he
he's
has
a-
the Drake shout out.
So top 5 is probably like the most popular shooter.
Pressa got a song with Drake, even though it's not out,
Nah, that doesn't count.
but it leaked, and it was supposed to be part of the Ice. It was in the Iceman freaking. The beat was in the
Yo,
Iceman.
Snow Day has a song with Drake, nigga.
Good
I haven't heard that from Natural in a few months.
You know what I mean?
Every now and then you bring it up.
Salute to Snow Day, but
I
good
also-
point. I can see that.
I don't want to seem like we're, like you said, we're not putting Pressa and Casper against each other. Because Pressa put a TikTok out the other day where he did like some funny TikTok to the market, and like it got like crazy amount of views and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think Pressa even looks at Casper as like friendly competition. I feel like it's actually like they're just like cool. type shit.
I think maybe Casper's looking at Pressa, and this is just my assumption that like, okay, I need to do a couple more levels so that I can be like in the different rooms that Pressa's in. Like he's getting into different rooms than he was like even 2 years ago.
Facts.
But he still needs to get into more rooms.
Okay, wait, I have a question though. So last episode, Dusty was here and he said Casper might sign this 7-figure deal, right?
Mhm,
We
mhm.
don't know. It's all speculation,
Didn't
but
Lucas say that as well?
He did.
he said it off camera.
No, I already said it on camera.
No, anyways, whatever. But okay, so let's say that Casper does sign this 7-figure deal.
Yeah.
Would that make him bigger than Pressa from like a financial success standpoint?
Them BFR niggas been millionaires though.
7 figures though on a music deal.
And Pressa's honest, like, I don't know if he's signed right now, but he signed 2 deals with Sony. A miracle.
Yeah,
Keep
we
that
don't,
in mind.
we don't know if Casper is signing to like the Canadian division.
Well, if it's 7 figures, probably not.
Yeah, they're probably it's
That's
probably
that's the whole friggin' spending
Yeah.
for like the next 5
For
years.
all of them combined, like
Yeah.
all the companies combined.
But if he does, if this is true and he does sign a 7-figure deal, he's out of here. Because that kind of money right there, that label, he's not even gonna have to go into his own pocket. The label will pay for his waiver or
Facts.
his work permit for his ass to go to America so
Facts.
that they can recoup that money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna need to put him over there to recoup that money.
And also, okay, so could we make the argument that, okay, maybe internationally Press is more known, but locally, in terms of the music that you hear outside, and now obviously right now we're victims of the moment because the market is like
yeah.
a hit, but in general,
Not in general.
Pressa had more hits. Eh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just because
Canada Goose.
Casper's about to get this deal, you're trying to get cozy.
No,
with
no,
it.
no.
I'm joking.
I prefer Casper's music though. That is my own bias, but
Yeah.
I don't want that to blindside me from reality, you know? And
Yeah.
Pressa did have bare hits a few years
Yeah,
back, but so
son.
did Casper.
Sir, about it to New York. That was the first Pressa track. A shorty put me onto that track.
She's so pretty. She said, you
Yeah.
know,
I thought it was a thing at first. I'm like, yo, who's this? Like, no diss thing, but like,
Yeah.
it kind of reminded me of Popcorn because the first time I heard Popcorn, I thought it was a Shotzi, but like, the voice is just so unique. You know what I mean? Where I just feel like that's what people like about it. You know?
No. And the thing is, even when I bought this, like when I thought about this verses, in my mind, I was like, this is gonna be not that it was easy like by a landslide, but I was like, this is a real arguable thing because Casper, you know, the way people talk about him and the way people talk about Pressa. But now that we've like really put all those different like points together, Pressa's done really well over
He
his
has.
time, bro.
he like we were saying, he's our #1 underground export.
Yeah.
But okay, a verses would be crazy between them when you have like their hits side by side. Like we should
That
do
would be
something like
fire.
that.
Should we do it? Your team.
Oh,
But
well,
like next episode. Or
yeah, because
something.
we gotta get the list of tracks. But okay, what was Pressa's
Hold
last?
on. That might need to be like,
A separate like.
yeah, like
we should
we
like a
have-
real
video.
verses.
yeah, like because it can't be on the pod because of like copyrights for the songs. So we might be able to put it behind a Patreon, or we might be able to put it on like a Twitch or something like that.
Yeah,
We could even kind of like how I did the wrap up. I feel like we'll be able to get that done within like a 4 or 5 minutes if you want to just do like a tune for tune type thing, and
Yeah,
then
like
let the
IG.
people just, and then we could just put it on IG.
we could.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah,
be cool. I'm down.
yeah.
Okay, my question is this though: within the city, what was Pressa's last hit,
Attachments.
and how many years ago did that?
Or
come out?
no, Killers Hang with Killers.
Okay, so when was that?
Like city hits.
I've never even heard
I've never heard that
song.
song either. Okay.
Killers, what? Killers hang with killers. No.
Because
Sorry.
Casper had the market, and then he had computers the year before, right? So like in the last 2 years, let's say, I'm saying he probably has more relevant songs within the city.
Yeah, and there's one that we're missing besides computers.
Expensive, that one.
Expensive. The other day when we were having a debate about Casper and I went back on my YouTube, I was like, I forgot about Expensive. That track is fire and it did well. You know what I'm saying?
And so that's like, let's say the last 2 years.
But was Pressa dropping music before this album?
Yeah, he had that song. He was talking about how he can't work a 9 to 5.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he was like in Foot Locker or something.
Yeah,
like
one song, and you know what I mean?
Well, like, yeah, but I'm saying like in terms of the relevant song, he's been more like doing the content creation over the last 2 years. You're seeing him more like on streams or in Dubai.
Yeah,
but in terms of actual
linking
local
with
songs,
other artists and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. But what was that last Pressa song?
I was saying Killers Hang with Killers. It's a song that he had with YG. It's labeled this KHYK. I don't know if you guys ever seen that up on YouTube.
Not once in my life.
Killers Hang with Killers, niggas know me. But to me, City Hit was Hollows. That one that he did with Boondog.
That sounds familiar.
I'll play it. Oh,
I remember Boondog had a solo song that was pretty relevant.
Don't sleep on Boondog.
Boondog's sick.
Yeah, Boondog has a lot of bangers. You know what I'm saying? But Hollows.
You know the track Boondog did with Chinese Kitty? I DJ'd the music video and me and them dog.
No way. Are you in the music video?
Nah, hell no.
Let me play this here. I'm just looking up the credits. Sorry, viewing audience. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when, but I think it was like 2022, 2023, because I remember them performing it at freaking Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this song is freaking, that shit is out of here. It didn't go out of here on an international level like freaking attachments and stuff like that, but like in Toronto, that shit banged. I can't talk about the club. I don't know. You guys are more in the club than me though.
No, I never heard that in the club, but I've heard it.
Yeah, you've heard people playing this out of their cars or something. Like it's around. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also like the problem with the Toronto music scene is that like it depends who you're hanging out with and what ends they're from, because there's always like different allegiances or so it's kind of like even if they would have listened to the track, it's like they can't because of their political ties.
Yeah, if they're a man from the Rex, they can't play that and all type of shit.
It's like Toronto's already a small market, and then like it gets segmented even smaller, you know?
Yeah.
But some mans do enjoy listening to their ops in like a sick, twisted way. Like it's like all they do is listen to their ops music. Like they'll actually like smoke to it. Like
that's just weird demonic.
It's like
shit,
sadistic. It's like they like the pain or something.
Like friggin', like if your ops are making some fun, like if your ops are Drake, then it's like, damn, all right, I can't avoid the shit. But like if your ops are like Julio Fulio, like you could avoid that.
Nah, when you think of man's like DJ Drama, them niggas, like imagine like Drake has this man. Last year I had Drama Girl, not right now. And you have to hear that everywhere you go outside. But yeah, I can see my man's be crashing out.
Yeah.
I don't want Drake to be my ops. Though. I'd rather Julio, Coolio, and them niggas.
Yeah, at least it's not going to become a top 40 hit. You know what I'm saying?
But that Who I Smoke, that went super crazy.
That did go
and
crazy.
then the Julio, When I See You, like man's was running that in the club like back to back.
Yeah, but it didn't get played on the radio.
That's true. That's true.
Drake will be like getting played on the radio talking about how he smashed your girl. Like, bruh, chill. You know what I'm saying? But listen, salute to both parties. We'll get back to who's the bigger artist of Pressa versus Top 5 on another day, because we never answered that one right there.
Artist? We're talking about art, right?
Artist, it's gonna go to Pressa.
Yeah. Character?
Top 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess we answered that then. Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
We love hip hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.